Hello everyone, I am Hanan Al Musa from Palestinian Schools in Qatar. Today, inshallah, we are going to start with period 4 from unit 11, visiting SET, page 15. Let's start. At the beginning of our lesson, I want to remind you about the conversation that we had taken in the previous lesson. That it was about whom? If you remember that, it was between Peter and the taxi driver. They were in a taxi and they were talking about the pollution and the traffic in the big cities. Okay, today inshallah also we are going to do some exercises that are related to the previous lesson. Here we have the new words if you remember them. Also, we have here, I want to read the words, okay? And after that, I will explain about the exercise that what we are going to do with this exercise. Okay, now listen. Almost, panic, come back, money, plastic, pollution, upside down, wait. Okay, now according to this exercise, okay, now we are going to listen to a short paragraph about the pollution and also about the traffic in the big cities, and I want you to number the words that you hear in order. Okay, for example, that you hear, for example, the word pollution, that you can write next to it is number 1. For example, you hear, for example, wave, that you can write number 2, and by 3. Okay, now listen and number the words in the order you hear them. And don't forget that at the end, you are going to have 3 words that you didn't hear them. Which words didn't you hear? It means that you are going to listen to all of the words except the 3 ones. Okay, now let's start and listen. And I want to carry your pencils and to write the numbers, please. Listen now, please.
When there is a lot of traffic, you can wait for a long time for a taxi or a bus. To go and come back from the bank can take hours. It is almost quicker to walk. Pollution is another problem in big cities. People are always busy, but they are usually kind.
Okay, now you have listened to the short paragraph, and I think that you numbered most of them, okay, most of the words. Now I want to repeat again, to listen again to the same paragraph and to check your answers. And don't forget to write the words that you didn't hear. Now listen please.
When there is a lot of traffic, you can wait for a long time for a taxi or a bus. To go and come back from the bank can take hours. It is almost quicker to walk. Pollution is another problem in big cities. People are always busy, but they are usually kind.
Okay. I think that you have checked your answers, and I will give you some minutes to write the words that you didn't hear. I know that you are excellent students and you know them. Yes, now let's know the answers. So you can say that the first one is what? The first one is wait. Now let's see the others. Yes, here we have also number 2 is come back. Number 3 is bank. Number 4 is almost. And we have pollution is number 5. Okay. Now, which words didn't you hear? You know them? Yes, of course, you are excellent ones. And here we have what? We have money, plastic, upside down. The words that we didn't hear. Okay. Now, let's go to the second exercise. Yes, the second exercise here we have some sentences, and we have also 2 choices of the words that we have taken also. That you are going to want to read the sentence and to understand the meaning, then you can choose the correct answer to put it in the, to complete the sentence with. Okay, now let's read the sentences together. Read and circle the correct words. Number 1, we need to go over the river. Let's find a bridge or bank. Number 2, many things are made of pollution or plastic these days. Number 3, I will buy you some food. I have lots of money or time. I was very busy, but I've almost or near finished. I will give you some minutes to decide the correct answers and to circle them also. Yes, now let's know the answers together. Now number 1 is what? Yes, number 1 is we need to go over the river. Let's find a bridge. Yes, check your answers. Yes. Now, number 2. Many things are made of plastic these days. Number 3. I will buy you some food. I have lots of money. Number 4. I was very busy, but I've almost finished. Okay. Now, let's go to the pictures that we have in this exercise also. The next exercise number 3, we have some pictures we are going to explain together and to discuss them together. Okay? Have you seen this one? What do you think about it? What have you seen in this picture? Yes. What we can call all of these things. We have what here? What do you think? Yes, we can say that it is what? It is pollution. Why? Because here we have water, we have like a river here, and this river is full of plastic bags, full of papers, we can say that, full of rubbish, you know that, okay? And also here we have the lands, if you see them, also the land is full of rubbish also, that this pollution, okay, we can say that it is not clean. We can say that it is not a clean environment here, okay? So we can say that this one is what? Pollution, and we have two kinds, if you remember that also. We have two kinds of the pollution. What do you think about them? What do you think? Yes, we have water pollution, and we have what? We have land pollution, okay? Okay, now the second one, as you have seen here, we have two men, right? But what do you think about the man that is wearing the green t-shirt? Do you think that he knows the place that he wants to go to? I don't think so, because he is carrying a map, okay? And I think that you know the answer, or like me, that he is carrying a map, and also he is asking this kind man about the place, and he will guide him to this place. What do you think about that? Do you agree with me or not? Yes. Okay. Now, the next one. Here we have also two persons, a woman and a man. And if you notice that here we have what? We have a sign that is written what? Taxi here. What do you think that they are doing here? What do you think? I think that you know the answer also. They are doing what and what? Yes. Now, the next one. Here we have a picture also about a man and a woman. Where do you think that they are? Where do you think that they are? They are where? They are, I think that they are in the airport. Why? Because here we have what? A plane, right? Okay. What do you think that they are doing here? Yes. Now, let's start doing the exercise. Yes. Now, in this exercise that here we have incomplete sentences. We are going to go back again to exercise number 1 and to choose the correct word to fill the spaces with them, okay? To have complete sentence with a meaningful sentence, okay? Now, let's read the question. Number 3, complete the sentences with words from activity 1, then match the sentences with the pictures. Number 1, I like this city, so to visit very often. You know the meaning very often, what does it mean here? What does it mean? You know it? Yes, it means several times. So what to visit several means here. Very often means several times, okay? Now, number 2, or many times we say also. Number 2, let's here for a taxi. Number 3, the rivers in big cities are full of what? Bags. Number 4, when you are in a new city, you can, yes, here we have in your books, you have always. I want to omit always because it is not necessary to write it here, okay? Okay, girls, I want to repeat again. In your books that you will have, after the space, you have always. I want to omit always and to complete the sentence. It is not necessary to write it here, okay? Now, you can what? Find a kind man or woman to help you. I will give you some minutes to answer the questions and to complete the sentences correctly. Now, let's do the exercise together and check your answers with me. Now, number 1. And yes, I forgot to tell you that you are going to what? To match the sentence with the correct picture also. Okay? Now, number 1. I like this city, so I come back to visit very often. It means what? To visit many times or several times to this city, okay? And the correct picture is what? Is D. Number 2. Let's wait here for a taxi. Which picture do you think? Yes, it's what? It's C. Number 3. Now, the rivers in big cities are full of what? Of plastic bags. And we can match it with what? With picture A. So what do you think I want to ask you now? What do you think about the part of the speech of plastic here? Is it a noun or adjective? What do you think? Yes, it's adjective because it describes what? It describes the noun here, bags. Okay? Now, the next one. Number 4. When you are in a new city, you can almost find a kind man or woman to help you. Which picture this one that you can match it with what? With B. Okay. Now, the next, okay, now let's continue the exercises. Here we have exercise number 4. We are going to focus on what? On the falling voice and the rising voice, okay? And before explaining the falling and the rising voice, I want to show you something in this sentence. We have, that's a beautiful bridge, isn't it? So we can call isn't it here is what? Is a question tag. A question tag. In the next lesson, we are going to explain what does it mean question tag and how we can form them, okay? Now, let's back again to falling and rising voice. Now, according to the question tags, if you have them in the sentences and you want to put rising or falling, that you can put what? You can put the falling voice. Why do you use the falling and the rising voice? We use them to emphasize the words, okay? To emphasize the information also, we can say. To make the words clearly and obvious while you are, to make the words clear and obvious while you are speaking. Okay, now listen to me now. That's a beautiful bridge, isn't it? If you notice that my voice is going what? Is going down. Okay, falling voice, okay? But notice that according to rising voice. With WH questions, we use what? At the end, we use the rising voice. Listen to me. Where do you live? So this one is what? Is rising voice, okay? You can make examples about rising voice according to WH questions. For example, what's your name? So we can, at the end of that question, that we can, our voice, that is what is rising, okay? Now listen to the poem here. And before listening, I want to show you the question tags. I put them in red color. If you notice that, isn't it? Aren't they? Can't we? Isn't it? Aren't they? Can we? Are we? Can we? Will we? So these are, we can call them as question tags, okay? And I want to notice how the speaker will say and will recite the poem, and to notice the voice, his voice, how he is saying the intonation here, okay? Now listen, please.
That's a beautiful bridge, isn't it? And these are modern streets, aren't they? We can see it all, can't we? Together on tour in my taxi. That's an old bike, isn't it? Those are plastic bags, aren't they? We can't believe our eyes, can we? Together, on tour, in your taxi. We're not moving now, are we? We can't see a lot, can we? We won't visit much, will we? Together, in traffic, in a taxi.
Okay, so as we have here, I want to know and to focus on the following voice to the question on the question tags here. Okay, and I hope to repeat and to recite the poem at home correctly. Okay, now let's go to the last exercise here, and also it is talking about what? About the same of the rising and also falling voices. Okay, now here we have questions. This one is a question and this one is a question tag. We want to see how we can read it together. Okay, now listen please, and you can repeat after each sentence. Yes, listen now.
1. Is that an old bike? 2. That's a beautiful bridge, isn't it? 3. That's an old bike, isn't it? 4. Those are plastic bags, aren't they?
Okay, now I hope that you have understood everything in this lesson, and I hope also to go to Quizlet application and to do the exercises about the new words that we had taken and to play with the words, and don't forget to study before doing them please. Okay, thank you for listening.